an earnings beat. Not by too much, but a beat nonetheless. Right on the money with EPS and a beat on revenue. So, yeah, earnings beat. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. So let's talk about the big news today. Big news on the street and on Reddit, on Wall Street Bets. And that is Palantir. Because Palantir reported earnings this morning at 8 o'clock. Before market open, Palantir was in a deep red. It was about minus 6%. And I said yesterday, who knows what's going to happen today? Because up until this point, Palantir was selling off into earnings. And usually we see the opposite. We see buying into earnings and then selling the news. Buying the rumor, selling the news. Now this time we saw selling the rumor, and I was like, are we going to see selling the news or buying the news? Who knows? And it seemed like at first people were going to sell the news. Yeah, finish up today about 9.5%. Sell the rumor, buy the news. You don't see that happen very often, but nothing really makes sense in today's stock market. Anyway, so let's read what this says. Palantir reports 49% revenue growth for its first quarter. Key points. Palantir, the maker of software and analytics tools for the defense industry and large corporations, reported 49% revenue growth for its first quarter, beating Wall Street estimates. It also came in line with earnings estimates. Palantir said it expects to bring in $360 million in revenue in its second quarter, compared with the $344.3 million expected in a Refinitiv survey of analysts. So the estimated EPS was 4 cents, the actual was 4 cents. So right on the money there. Now the revenue estimated was $332.2 million, and the actual was $341 million. So an earnings beat. Not by too much, but a beat nonetheless. Right on the money with EPS and a beat on revenue. So, yeah, earnings beat. The earnings beat was probably not the only reason why that the stock went up so high today. Let's take a look at this next article. Palantir CFO says company is considering holding Bitcoin on its balance sheet. Palantir said in its first quarter earnings call that it may add Bitcoin to its balance sheet. The company now accepts Bitcoin as a form of payment from its customers. Keep in mind, guys, this is still just speculation. They said they might add Bitcoin, not that they will add Bitcoin, but this probably drove a lot of excitement whenever any company announces they're going to incorporate Bitcoin in some way into their company, either accepting it as payment or holding it in cash reserves in addition to the dollar. People really like this. People are really excited about news like this. We see with Tesla, people are really happy. They did it. This is really exciting news, particularly to the retail investor. The combination of earnings beat and potential for Bitcoin investment and just being oversold and undervalued in general. All these factors push the stock higher today. And it's up 9.5%. I was actually going to buy the dip today when I saw negative 6% in the pre-market. Palantir was around like 16, I think, or something like that. It was something really stupid, like 16 or 18. And I'm just looking at this thing like, well, first of all, ouch. But you guys know me. I'm an opportunist, and when you see something that low, you got to buy it. You got to buy the dip. So I was going to buy the dip during opening, and not even like 5 minutes in, the thing was in the green. So I couldn't buy the dip. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Let's do some technical analysis on it very quickly. So I did a video, not sure if it was yesterday or last week on Friday, but I did a video about Palantir, did some technical analysis, and I showed the analyst ratings. I think there was a consensus average price target of $25, I believe. But let's just take a look at the technical analysis again. Let's revisit this after today. So yeah, it hit like a low of 17 and finishes over 20, pulling back a little in the aftermarket. Yesterday, I believe, I said the RSI was sitting at 27, meaning at the price of around 1850. The RSI is telling us that Palantir was oversold and undervalued. Now, after today, the RSI moved up from 27 all the way up to about 40. So, big move. Palantir is no longer oversold and undervalued. And I'm not going to say that was the bottom, but it may very well have been. So, it didn't quite reach this level of support at around 16, which is where I said the next level of support would be. But it hit 17, and the next level of resistance would be around 21. So it's trading in this new channel here, this new sideways channel, or rectangle, same thing, between 21 and 16. So if it breaks 21, this can go all the way back up to 24 or 24.50, around there, 24.30. If this pulls back, this can go back to 16, and it can fall all the way to 14. But this looks like some pretty strong momentum, a lot of bullish sentiment now. So it appears like it's going to go back to 21, and hopefully it's going to break that resistance. So again, the bottom may have been 17. Sorry if you guys missed it, but still, here at $20, still very good price. Still over 50% from the high of 45. So, after today, missed a really big gain, but still in the long term, if you're thinking about holding for the long term, I would say this is still a really good price at $20. On the forum, I saw a lot of people buying it all the way from 35 and just buying the dip, and it just keeps dipping. Yeah, that is Palantir. Better than expected earnings, Bitcoin news, possible Bitcoin news, and as a result, we see a strong rally today, up 9.5%. And still at this price at $20, I think this could be considered to be an excellent buy. Not financial advice. I'm going to be looking to get a little bit more Palantir. Couldn't do it today, but I'm going to look to buy a little more. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. Not financial advice. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.